So much came with this shit, I feel it can't be right. I'm always busy, always working how I'm supposed to. Always keep my distance, these days can't be too social. I don't got to throw it out my pocket, this shit dangerous. I don't want no bitch on IG Live, she trying to be famous. How the fuck we went from love first to strangers? I say, looking for some happiness, so.
Touchdown, Indiana! This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Makes the catch. When I'm a quarterback, and I see zone, and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hold on. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch. Zings it complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. The give to the back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO. And just let my back get some positive yards. Looking 5+ yards, that is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
And the Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Oh, it's a reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections. But the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead. And a lot of times for a loss and put the offense in a bind. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
I don't want no bitch on IG Live, she trying to be famous.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Indiana! He broke away from the defense, and they could. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback
looking for a deep man. Brings it in down the left side.
I'm dotting that shit up on these niggas, bro. Oh my gosh.
This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. The give on the option. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. Still looking on the move. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win for.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. The 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Fires on the move. Working on the right. Right midfield, he's got room. Oh, and after the big
Bro, how the fuck did this nigga fumble, bro? That's a good play, bro. Good done.
And that's a great job.
We got to put them in the distraction,
Their own
become
end zone
distraction.
nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2.
Over the motherfuckers used to pull them damn hotel on fire.
Boy, that one
Yeah,
is great solutions on it, but it's incomplete.
How nice
Oh
is
yeah, that just.
the whole crowd going absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. But the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man.
Breaks into the open.
That's my fucking running back. Run that ball, boy. Run that ball, boy. That's a 100-yard run. Run that fucking ball. Come on, man. That's 100 yards.
How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Got his man in the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Big pickup on the ground here to
Let's put her to sleep, coach. Let's put her to sleep, coach. This shit probably sound crazy, though.
You're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
They want to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Touchdown, Indiana! And the route is on. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
Nah, that bitch can't
We just made history, nigga.
Yeah, that's surprise, bro.
Made history. We unranked. We beat the number 10 Penn State. Come on, man.
Given day, anything can happen. And David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.
Nigga, didn't I graduate? What the fuck?
Nah, nigga, ain't nobody. He ain't got no motherfucking enemies to let loose on.
Nigga, I graduated. Bro, look at this shit. I can't even do my grades no more. They just bucked me, bro. Ain't no way.
Welcome everyone to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Diggs. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Maryland Terrapins. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Breaks free.
Nigga, I got 2 running backs that could do it. 49 and 30. Come on, bro.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Sends it downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he's got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And now this offense will take the field again. They'll leave it with him. He has the first and still on his feet. Turning it on. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense. The Hoosiers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hendricks. There he goes. The 40. He's at the 30.
Quick, dog. We go get up out of here, man. Quick, dog. I ain't gotta do shit. I got 2 running backs that's toting that bitch.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got him. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
Going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Indiana! Made the grab and then did the rest in. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Hendricks. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. So you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Unloads to the right. That's caught. It's Hendricks. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Off play action on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And you can see this offense, man, they found something, and they want to push that ball down the field and be aggressive. They're not afraid to take shots and try to make these big plays. So if I'm a defense, man, I'm going to get back on my heels a little bit.
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. And the Hoosiers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hoosiers line it up with a 1st and goal. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Follow the blockers. The offense. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
To the ground with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late, we're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Here's the handoff. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Off the play fake on first down. To throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch.
Touchdown, Indiana! And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And how about this?
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
They'll run play action. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And the stomping has commenced. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. You saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dances away. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Puts it out of the air.
Well, not a lot the defense can do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Snap it to the back. Makes his man miss. There he goes. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's loose and hit. And the Hoosiers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Going over the top. Holds it in. Here he goes. And he just kept running. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Might be changing the route. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
No chance to run, but still a good game. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got his man on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man.
Well, you can afford to be a little bit late as a quarterback when you're throwing curl routes into zone coverage when you've got an arm like that. This dude's got a cannon.
He'll try to do it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves 6. It's complete on the right side. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. 8th play of the drive coming up. Leaves it with the running back. Plows through the defense. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. He'll pull it on the read. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Here he goes breaking the pocket. That's caught. It's Hendricks. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Looks as if we have an in. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense, you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to take a shot. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Fires to the right. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
QB never...
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Catch in the middle. It's Hendricks. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quarterback adapted. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
I think in this situation...
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this...
Turning it off! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down.
defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know.
Into the end zone. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put it. I know that.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to catch
Bro, when the fuck Wisconsin got a good defense? What the fuck?
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. On a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And you want to talk about gang tackling? Everybody on the defense run to the ball. He'll do it himself. That just never had a chance as they could.
These niggas defense kicking my ass. What the fuck?
They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long.
play fake on first down to throw. Wasting no time taking a shot. And he's got it inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it first. Touchdown, Indiana! They got the first point. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. There are many brass spittoons, most of them quite common, but none quite as famous as the old brass spittoon. The trophy itself first created for this series in 1950.
This has been a great rivalry in the Big Ten. I know they went to different divisions. This was a protected cross-division rivalry for a little while. It isn't anymore. They don't play every single year, but when they do meet up, David, it's a must-watch team.
And I think the coolest part about this rivalry is the trophy. And Reese admitted it. He usually doesn't do that. Usually always on top of all of these details, but he kind of missed it. Back in 1950, Michigan State students were trying to make it more exciting, so they went by this store and basically bought a $25 trophy. An old brass spittoon. It's kind of gross. It's kind of nasty, but it's kind of awesome.
The give to the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.